afternoon, good evening, good whenever it is you're tuning in. Welcome to TicketPrice,
The morning zoo?
Oh,
God.
the only show on the internet that asks the question that matters. Are these movies worth the ticket price? In other words, are they worth your time and money? Thank you all for listening. None of you are anymore after that introduction. But if you're still sticking around, get help. In the meantime, I'm Jake. I'm the voice and co-host of the show. With me, as always, sitting across the way, co-host extraordinaire, and the only man who thinks, you know what? Sony should make more Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man. Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you, sir?
Someone at Sony should be arrested. And I'm saying this from someone who's only watched one of them. I watched Venom, and I was like, that's okay. I'm done with anything that they're doing. And then I saw, Morbius, Madam Web. Who the fuck cares?
Craven now.
And then Craven.
What, 2 more Venoms?
Yeah. No, thank you. I would like to report a crime.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where's my hat? Officer Dickhole reporting. Man, we haven't had we haven't had to call Officer Dickhole in a while.
I know, and that's a crime. I want to report another crime.
A crime that there aren't enough crimes.
I don't know. We may call upon him in this movie.
What movie would that be, Tevis?
We are looking at, I don't remember what year.
2017.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
By Edgar Wright.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Mr. Wright's work?
Only his team-ups with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
Yes.
The Cornetto trilogy.
Fantastic.
And I hear they're working on a 4th. I don't know what it is. I'll tell you this, though. I'm excited for it.
Me
and
too.
If I had to guess, if you think about what the Cornetto movies are, they're spoofs in a loving homage kind of way. I think the next one has to be superheroes.
Oh, I think so.
What's even left?
Yeah, because they did Shaun of the Dead.
So they did zombies, Hot Fuzz with all the cops, detectives, whatever.
At World's End.
So they did Aliens. They did Apocalypse. They covered that.
Yep.
Superheroes. That's what's left.
He did Scott Pilgrim.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It had Chris Evans.
Now he's working on remaking The Running Man.
Running Man.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
But they are...
Is that where it's like a weird game show to the death?
Yes.
And it's got...
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just said that.
Shut up. It's got the original host of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Yes, it does.
I couldn't remember his name for a second.
He's fantastic.
He is the best part of that movie.
He is. But this one...
He didn't kiss as many people in this movie as
so
he does.
Mad.
Because if you watch that original run of Family Feud, he's tonguing everybody.
Doesn't even care.
And I'm like, man, the 70s were wild.
He's walking around with a cigarette. I don't know if he was. I don't remember.
No. There was no cigarette. There was just a lot of mouth kissing.
A lot of tongue. But no, the remake with Glenn Powell from Maverick. Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
But they're...
Goose's son?
What? No, that was Miles Teller.
Oh, okay.
He played Hangman. The one who does the Han Solo rescue at the end.
Okay.
Because
I can't picture him.
Because Maverick is basically New Hope. But, and I loved it. I'm not even knocking
Well, hey, so was The Force Awakens, but, we just gloss over it.
Is it bad that Maverick did it better?
Yes.
Okay. But they're basing the new Running Man movie more closely to the Stephen King novel.
Running Man is a Stephen King?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It's when he wrote as his pen name. I almost said Richard Dawson, but that's not right.
You know what? I don't know what his pen name was. I'd know it if I heard it, but I will tell you right now, Stephen King did not write any books under the name of Richard Dawson.
Maybe it was Richard Kimball.
Doesn't sound right either.
I'm looking for a one-armed man.
Oh, Jesus. I don't care. How you like that one?
Nice.
All
Richard Bachman. Richard Bachman.
Bachman.
Yeah, I was close.
Dick Bach.
Dick Bachman.
Oh, Dickie Bach.
But yeah, I read that.
What was
the
that?
running name? Or the Running Man. I read The Running Man, and it's nowhere near what the Schwarzenegger movie was.
I'm shocked.
Me too.
You know who didn't read The Running Man? Schwarzenegger. Because I'm not 100% sure his literary ability.
That's mean. That's mean. Let's be mean to Baby Driver instead.
All right. Well, shit, I don't care. All right. We're not getting rid of the meanness. We're just changing
Yeah,
targets.
we're changing lanes.
Ah!
Flame.
Right now, I wish the cameras were working so I could just deadpan to the camera and shake my head in disappointment. All right. 2017,
Dad?
baby. I wasn't ready for that. Papa, can you hear me? Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh my God! It's the same song.
Deadpool was right.
Oh.
A little Barbara Streisand for everybody. Oh, shit. Also, I forgot to mention Happy New Year.
Sure.
As this episode releases, it will be New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So, genuinely want to take a moment, thank everyone listening. We've made it another calendar year. Actually, our first full calendar year.
Yes.
Of the show. The support has been amazing. Love you guys. Love doing the show. And we've got big plans for 2025 that I think are going to be a lot of fun. We hope that you stick around and agree that, hope you just stick around and continue to be entertained, if that's what you want to call this.
Sure. Yeah, we got some things cooking.
We got a lot cooking, a lot of plates spinning. We're undoubtedly going to drop the ball on something.
About 98% of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as we look at Baby Driver and wave goodbye to 2024, we welcome 2025 and hope it's a damn sight better than what it's been the last 4 years.
We got this.
And hope you all have the years that you guys deserve. I think everyone's been having a rough go for a long time now. And you know what? We'll stick it out together. We'll stick it out together and it'll be good. It'll be decent. It'll be fine.
I'm not worried at all.
It'll be just fine. Shelley Duvall levels of fine. There will be no catastrophic wars. There will be no pandemics. There will be no zombie apocalypses. The aliens will chill out. Everyone will be... Atlantis will not rise from the seas.
No more lava sharks.
Not the lava sharks. Everything will just be cool for at least 1 year.
Doubt it.
The Matrix was right. 99 was the peak of human civilization. What a bummer.
I know.
Anywho, getting back to it, 2017's Baby Driver, written and directed by Edgar Wright. Red flag. Writer-director. That is worrying. That's worrying. Not as worrying. Okay. Writer-director is a red flag, but 3-writer is a straight-up curse. Right?
Right.
Like,
I agree.
Writer-director, that's nowhere near the levels of concern as opposed to 3 writers. At least for me. This is where you say something. It's a podcast.
You are correct, sir.
Thanks, Ed McMahon.
I have this.
What is Barbara Streisand? All right. Starring Ansel Elgort.
What the fuck?
What?
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Ansel Elgort. What?
It sounds like a Lord of the Rings character.
His name is Ansel Elgort. I don't know what you want me to do.
Ansel Elgort the Wise.
Wasn't there a time in Hollywood where you had to change that shit? So it was more appealing on a marquee.
Yeah.
Ansel Dick Swing.
Ansel?
Ansel?
Oh my God, I'm going to hell. I'm so sorry.
There's so many fangirls raging at us right now. No, they're not, because this is 2017. Everyone's on the punchable faced kid from Dune's dick right now.
Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I would not mind taking a swing at him for no other reason than he looks punchable.
And Ansel Elgort doesn't?
Not as punchable.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Wait, you think Ansel has... You think... Wait. You think Ansel Elgort has a more punchable face than Timothy Chalamet?
Oh, 100%.
No.
Absolutely.
Eat my ass. Also, they both have fairly ridiculous names. Also starring Lily James. There's no joke there. That's just her name, and that's fine.
Boring ass name.
No, Ansel. Ansel? His Ansel. Ansel.
Yes.
Elgort. Elgort. Elgort.
Sounds right.
Okay. Made with an estimated $34 million. Bringing in a worldwide gross $226.9 million.
Okay, made a little bit of change. Okay.
It did okay. Awards. 43 wins, with an additional 66 nominations, including 3 Oscar nominations for film editing, sound mixing, and sound editing. Oh.
Okay. We'll get to the sound later.
Okay. You love it when they do stuff with sound.
I do.
Wait a minute. Now I'm thinking back to Oscar. And if this goes the way I think it's going to go, I'm going to dog you relentlessly.
To Oscar?
Not Oscar.
Copland.
Copland.
Yeah. No.
I get those mixed up all the
it's
time.
not.
They're basically the same movie.
We'll get there when we get there.
All right. Tevis, what is your history with The Baby Driver?
I have no history with this movie. Never seen it. I knew of it. And I don't know. I never had any desire to watch it. I like John Hamm. I like John Bernthal. But I don't know. It's just never one that I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to watch this. Or even one where I was like, oh, here's Baby Driver. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Just nope. It didn't even pop up because I was like, oh, I like Edgar Wright.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Fair enough. As for me, are you finished?
Yes.
You were about to say something.
No, I was going to say, what is your history?
I have no history with this movie.
Oh my God.
I've never seen Baby Driver until now. I do remember when it came out, and I think I was the only person in my social circle that didn't see it. And there was no reason I just hadn't gotten around to it. And then it got to the point everyone just wouldn't shut up about it. I was like, I don't want to watch it now. Like, you're ruining this.
Yeah, see, nobody in my social circle at all talked about this movie.
Oh, everyone talked. Yeah, everyone saw it except me. Everyone was talking about it, and I was like, I'm good. But you know what? It had been long enough that I was like, I don't think that will get in the way or skew my viewing this time. You know what I mean? How sometimes you watch something, you're like, it's ruined. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
I wasn't too worried because I was like, it's been a while. So no, this was as fresh can be for me.
I like that. Neither one of us have any bias.
That's right. Just other than the lead actor's name is Ansel Elgort. And you know, like you were saying though, I like Jamie Foxx, John Bernthal, John Hamm.
Mm-hmm.
Before we knew,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
before we knew, I would say I liked Kevin Spacey. And
Personal life aside,
yes,
he is a
he's a good actor.
He is a good actor.
I like his acting, though he is a piece of shit.
From what I've read about everything, yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
So now, I don't know. It's, can you, and if so, how far do you separate the art from the artist? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I will tell you, there was a time when I would see Kevin Spacey, his name on the poster, I would be like, I got to see that movie.
Yeah, he had that kind of joy because he was gonna blow you away.
Yeah. But now, when I see the movie that I like, The Usual Suspects, let's go with that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have a hard time enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time disconnecting the personal life from that. Now that I know what happened, I don't go out of my way to research every actor or whatever about their personal life or whatever. But now that we know about him, what we know, I do have a hard time of disconnecting.
It taints it.
And I shouldn't. I don't think I should.
So you think that we should, as audience members, be able to have that separation?
I think so. But at the same time, I don't want to support that.
See, that's where I'm at.
That's my only issue.
Yeah, see, I can watch, like in this movie, I thought, not to give away too much, but I'm like, man, Kevin Spacey is doing what Kevin Spacey does and gives a good performance. That being said, though, the part that gets me is I'm like, yeah, but now I feel like I'm indirectly supporting him, and that doesn't sit well because
Yeah.
I was like, ugh. That's where it gets icky for me. Is it's not the art from the artist. It's just that if I separate, that means that I can watch the art. But if I watch the art, I'm financially supporting the artist who I don't support. So how can I say I don't support that person and what they're doing while also giving them money?
Yeah. And I don't think anything ever came of it. Whoops, sorry.
Put your feet on your side of the desk, man.
I think it was all allegations. I don't think anything ever actually, like any court
Yeah.
filings or anything. I think it was all allegations. But it's just a lot of ick.
Right. But also, okay, allegations, there's no official court ruling. Okay. But if it were false, if these were false allegations, we would have heard that these allegations were false, like we have in the past with other people. So the fact that we hear nothing leaves it ick.
So do you know what the allegations were?
Vaguely, but it's been long enough now that I don't. I'm something and what young men and
The one allegation that I pulled up, that was in 2017, the year of this movie.
it's not Ansel, is it?
No.
Okay.
There was it says he faced several allegations.
Yeah.
Some of those began when an actor named Anthony Rapp alleged that Spacey, while appearing intoxicated, made sexual advances toward him at a party in 1986 when Rapp was 15.
Oh, shit. You know, in the back of my mind, you were like, "Did you know?" And I knew it was young men, but part of me, I was like, "But were they minors?" I can't remember, and I didn't want to say it if it wasn't the case. Ugh, Jesus Christ. What is wrong with people?
Don't know. But anyway, let's move on from Mr. Spacey.
Spacey. We've covered it.
Yeah.
Right? We've done our due
We
diligence
did.
here. It's. Eesh. You know what? He doesn't have a huge role.
Absolutely.
I can't even remember where I was going or like where we were headed with any of this now. I'm just so mentally derailed from the Kevin Spacey talk. Ugh.
Got too much ick on the brain.
You know what it kind of makes me think of? Remember when the Cosby stuff was going on, and I can't remember the comedian who said it. So I apologize for not being able to give proper credit. But they made the joke / observation that even if like if only like 1% of the allegations were true, that was still a lot of rape.
Jesus, I am so going to hell.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the point where it's like because it was I think it was a jab at like the Cosby defenders because it was reaching such astronomical numbers where it's like even if only 1% are true, we've reached a level where there's nothing to defend. There's no way you can spin, argue, cover up, protect, turn a blind eye.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to argue against all that.
Now, granted, I don't think Spacey was racking up them points, but you get my point.
Yeah.
It's like you just reach a point where it's like, man, even if 1% is true. Anywho, movie starts. We see a kind of a shitty little car pull up to a bank, and a bunch of bad people wearing sunglasses get out of a car. And everything, all of their movements are to the rhythm of the song that's playing.
There's a lot of music in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like that.
I did to a point.
I'm trying to think of what my wife, because she was watching this one with me. She pretty much will only not watch the ones that she's like, oh, it's Joe Dirt.
You rented Joe Dirt.
She was pissed about that.
You spent $4 on Joe Dirt.
Kevin, you spent $1,900 on room service. It was a lot like that.
Oh.
So she was watching this one with, but man, is it The Fault in Our Stars?
Yeah.
Is that the one? There's another one. It's a teen movie based off a teen book that's really, it does cool things with music. It's super music heavy. I want to say it was The Fault in Our Stars, but now off the top of my head, I can't remember.
That was an Ansel movie.
Was it Ansel?
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Sure. But no, I thought this was cool.
Yes, he plays Gus.
Gus.
Anyway.
The whole everybody moving in rhythm was a little cheesy, but for the most part, I like the use of music, and this movie kicks off with that.
So the director of photography, the guy's name is Bill Pope.
Sure.
He called this movie a postmodern musical, saying that there's no singing and dancing in the street, but the world acts to the music.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm with that.
And when I read that, I was like, okay, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it. Like when Baby's in the car waiting for them to get done, he's just dancing and grooving around.
Actually, my next note. Oh, good. The main character is a dweeb.
Yeah.
As we learn that Baby is a bit of a dweeb.
Yes, he is. And he's getting fingerprints all over that car.
Holy shit. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Because when they finally, after the car chase and they ditch the car, I'm like, You have touched every single piece of that car with your hand. And there's even a point where he's got his hand out the doorway or out the window on the door and he's like tapping it.
Drumming, yeah.
Like, are you specifically making sure every one of your fingers are on this door?
He's causing enough work for the Atlanta PD. He doesn't want them to stay late, at the office late, not get that home
get home
dinner.
and get dinner and he's helping them
their
out.
Kids and
he can. That's his argument in court. That's why he gets a reduced sentence.
I left fingerprints. How did it take you this long? If you had been doing your job, we wouldn't have made it to the last job. But no, main character is a bit of a dweeb.
And he dresses like Han Solo.
Yes, I said that to Anna. Now he's not wearing the long sleeve shirt with the vest, but his jacket is Han Solo.
It is.
The sleeves are white.
Yes.
The chest part is like a vest colored tan or a brown, and I'm just went Han Solo.
As soon as I seen it, I was like, oh.
Maybe the movie Solo would have been better if they'd gotten Ansel.
Probably not.
Was that movie so bad as to kill all the other Solo character movies? Not Solo character like Han movies, but like the individual character movies that they were going to do.
Actually did, yeah. Because there was supposed to be Boba Fett movie.
Yeah.
And then they made that into a really shitty series.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think it...
No, right. I know it did. I'm saying, do you think that movie was so bad it deserved to?
I see. I think you're asking a question.
I am asking. Yeah, no, I'm not stating a fact. I'm saying, was it really that bad?
No, it was not.
Because I saw it in theaters, and I didn't care for it. But I didn't think it was so awful that it... Actually, the only reason I saw it in theaters, I think, was because of Anna. I do not remember clamoring to go see Solo. I don't even like Harrison Ford Han Solo. Getting off topic. The three people rob the bank. They come back, and the car chase is on. This car chase kicks ass.
Yes. Excuse me. Hello? Yeah, is this Fast and Furious? Hey, can you do me a favor and watch Baby Driver and take fucking notes?
Honestly, the driving scenes, the car chases in Baby Driver are so much better than Fast and the Furious. You wouldn't even need to take notes. You could watch Baby Driver one time and from recollection come up with better car chases and races, stunts, whatever.
Yeah.
Than Fast and the Furious.
Absolutely.
Now, I am not super in on all of the like golden age car movies. And like all the sweet stunts and racing and chases they did in that. So I can't, like, if you were to ask me to list a top 10 best car chases, I couldn't do it. Because I
like
personally,
the French Connection.
Yeah. The original Italian Job. I'm not as well versed as I should be when it comes to that sort of stuff, if that's what we're talking about. But damn, these are good.
Yeah, there was a lot of Burt Reynolds movies that had the car chases. Smokey and the Bandit is...
Honestly, the James Bond movies are terrible, but they usually had cool car stuff.
Oh, yeah.
At least back in the day they did.
Yeah, when they did that flip with the car...
In the alleyway?
No, in the bridge. Remember the bridge?
No.
There's a bridge where it's blown out, but it twists one way and the other side twists a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So when the car goes over it, it does a flip that lands on its wheels and goes.
Yeah.
And they do all that, obviously, practically, because it's the 70s.
Which makes it cooler.
Absolutely.
But you know what made this cool? The vast majority of these are practical.
Absolutely.
Actually, all the car stunts are practical. It's the obstacles that they CG that you can't tell.
Yeah. And it's not even just the chase itself either. There's a moment in the first one that I really, really enjoyed. Like, he's driving along the highway and Baby looks over and there's two red cars that are similar to what he's driving. And he gets this idea because there's a chopper overhead.
Yeah, gotta lose them.
Does a U-turn and gets in between them.
So he's the middle car. then all three of them go into a tunnel
Yeah.
where he's able to essentially lane change, brake check. The car on the left becomes the center car. He becomes the left car.
Yeah.
And then he just takes the left-hand exit.
Yeah.
They're chasing the wrong
The
car.
helicopter loses him.
Then they get into and then they jump to a third car.
Yes.
Because they're in their getaway car. They drive to the designated spot, swap that car for the red car. Chase continues. They do the cool 3-card Monty with the cars. Get to another drop-off point, get the third car where they're able to get away. Although I noted this throughout the movie. There are a number of times that I'm pretty sure they got away if he could just drive normally.
That's one of the issues I had with it. It's like, I understand what you're going for, like, but is Baby bad at his job?
Is he an idiot? Like, he's a good driver, but to be a really good driver, you also have to be able to drive nonchalantly.
Exactly.
He can only drive like a lunatic. He does it very well, but there's times where I'm like, I think you just blew your own cover.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, oh, these people are driving like they just robbed a bank.
Yeah, he gets away, but he's still driving 90 miles an hour in a school zone.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Pump the brakes, bitch. But he can't because he's got his cool music headphones in.
To be fair, and I'm actually, so what is your driving song? What is, if you had to pick one song that if you play it, it comes on the radio, whatever, that foot gets just a little heavier than normal?
Oh, damn, that's a good question.
Because I have mine, and mine made an appearance in this movie.
Honestly, off the top of my head, would be Bob Seger, Shakedown.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife's Beastie Boys Sabotage.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mine, Golden Earring, Radar Love.
Oh.
Radar Love, that guitar opens up.
Golden Earring.
Golden Earring, Radar Love.
Damn. I haven't
That
heard
is-
Golden Earring in forever.
Radar Love. Now, not a driving song, but just another Golden Earring song that slaps is Twilight Zone.
Oh, yeah.
That song slaps hard.
That's an awesome song.
But no, my personal driving song where I know I'm about to get in trouble is Radar Love.
Okay.
But they get away. They make it back to base. Poor Baby, because he's the new one. He's the newest member of the crew. He's Coffee Bitch.
Yeah. And they have a cool oneer here.
Of him, postmodern musical.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's
dancing around.
he's listening to his music. He's dancing, but the world is also reacting in time.
Yeah. And he does that thing in front of the music store with the was the bugle? No, not the
Trumpet.
bugle. Trumpet. Bugle.
He's not blowing revelry.
Trying to wake up the troops.
Yeah. Shut up, Radar.
But no, it was a cool wonder. I liked it. I did enjoy that.
But see, this is a cool, interesting use of music. I like this.
I did too. Yeah, I did.
He gets his 4 black coffees. Even though, counting him, there are 5 people.
I don't think he drinks coffee.
Apparently not. Well, no, because he orders coffee at the diner later. With cream and sugar. They don't give him money for his own coffee.
You got a point there.
Anywho, 4 black coffees. We learn John Bernthal's character is a dick.
He plays a great asshole.
He really does.
John Bernthal's so good.
I like John Bernthal a lot.
I'm so pissed that he was not in this movie longer.
Right? Because
I was so excited. I saw him. I'm like, oh, yeah, here we go.
And then you get a feel for his character.
Yes.
And I'm like, ooh, I like this tension. He's the asshole. Yeah. Let's John Bernthal.
And then he just disappears.
And then we don't see him again.
That's I want to report a crime.
Oh, hold on. Where's my hat? Ah, it's Officer Dickhole reporting.
John Bernthal should have been in this movie longer.
No, I have to write this down.
John Bernthal should be in all movies longer.
Even movies he's not in.
Even when the credits roll, he should be in the credits, overlapping the credits, talking to us. John Bernthal is fantastic.
Wait. In The Walking Dead, are you Team Shane?
Yeah.
Because that's John
Yeah,
Bernthal.
absolutely.
Oh,
Especially at the beginning when he turns that woman over and takes her from behind. You know, his buddy's ex-wife or wife, rather, not
after
ex-wife.
she took off the wedding ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, that's okay.
And then they did it in the mud like they're
Yeah.
at Woodstock.
Absolutely.
Okay, tangent. You know, there's the age-old question of like, after Friends ended, which one of the Friends was most successful post-Friends? And obviously, it's Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
There's not even a conversation to be had. Post Walking Dead, who's the most successful after Walking Dead? It's John Bernthal, right? Right. I think second would probably be Norman Reedus, but one is John Bernthal.
But Norman Reedus is just doing more Daryl shit.
Yeah.
So
I'm not saying he's doing diverse things. I'm saying he's the second most successful post Walking. Oh no, I mean, but he's doing other movies. He's doing video games.
Yeah.
They're just all very Daryl like.
Yeah, I don't know.
But number one is John Bernthal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which makes me sad. Well, not sad because I love John Bernthal, but I feel like Andrew Lincoln should be doing more. I like Andrew Lincoln.
He was okay. I mean, I like him.
You're okay.
He was now. It's not like his character in Love Actually was.
How dare you? He was in love with his best friend's girl, and his best friend was a douche.
Shows up at the door with those cue cards.
How dare you?
This movie is terrible.
You're terrible.
That movie is trash.
Kiss my white ass. I'll fight you.
I don't know how we went from Baby Driver to fucking Love Actually.
The 6 degrees of separation.
The 6 degrees of John Bernthal.
Baby Driver, John Bernthal, Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln, Love Actually.
Was that actually 6?
That was 5.
Oh. Oh, wait, you have to get it under 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We super did it.
Yeah.
Boom, baby. That's the content you're here for, not whatever movie we're talking about. But no, yeah, he's a dick and then he's gone.
Yeah.
John Bernthal's character in Baby Driver. I don't even know his character's nickname. We learn everyone running on the crew has a nickname. Kevin Spacey's character is Doc. He's the operational one. He's running it. John Hamm, who was in the car with them, is Buddy. His girl is Darling because she's the darling. Baby Driver is Baby because he's so young. I don't even know John Bernthal's guy's name.
Griff.
I feel that. Ugh, gross. You just go, you would be a Griff. Ugh. Blah. But
So,
you had to look it up, though.
I did.
Did they even say it?
I don't know. I don't think so. But this is where Doc has to tell Griff what's wrong with Baby.
Yes.
Okay. What is he has tinnitus. So I didn't realize it while I was watching the movie. I found this out while I was researching things. In almost every scene where there's no music, you can hear a slight ringing in the background.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
You didn't catch it?
I caught it.
Oh, okay.
But I thought something was wrong with my surround sound.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck? Why is this doing this?
Yeah.
And then as I'm researching this, I found this out and I'm like, okay, that was cool.
Yeah. I liked what they did. It just bugged the hell out of me.
It bugged the hell out of me too. Enough to where I paused it a few times. I'm like, what the?
Are my speakers going?
What is going on here? I was like, okay, for one, I'm like, wait, is my hearing going out?
You're old enough that's a concern.
Because I have to turn my surround sound up to almost 50.
You know what? When if like we're watching TV, volume's at a 10. If I'm gaming, because the way the sound is, I have to drop it down to like a 5.
Damn.
I don't know what 50 means, but it sounds too high.
Awesome. It'll shake your liver.
Rattles the windows.
Yeah. But no, I thought that was really cool. I liked the playing with the sound.
Yeah.
Kind of like they did in Copland.
Yeah, but so much better in this. So much better.
We're not debating Copland. Thank you.
Yeah, we already determined it's not worth the ticket price.
It's worth it. Shut your mouth.
No, it's not. As per Sarah. You just made a very dismissive wave of your hand motion because we definitely don't have the cameras on yet and they couldn't see that.
I know. That's why I did it.
Well, I'm narrating it, so Sarah knows. Damn it, Sarah. So we learn that Baby is paid full share because which I don't know why John Bernthal was bringing that up. Like, he was your getaway driver, ass. Yeah, he gets a full share. He did his job.
Yeah, you wouldn't got away if it wasn't for the, I don't know, the getaway driver.
Although if he could also drive as anything other than a getaway driver, I think they would have gotten away sooner and easier. But again,
he makes a great pizza driver.
You got here quick. I know. I was like,
Yeah.
But we learned, so the team leaves, and it's just Baby and Doc. And they're walking to Doc's car, and he's like, it's the less than fun part. The duffel bag of money that should be Baby's share goes in Doc's trunk, and then Doc pulls out a single wad of bills, and that's Baby's cut. As we learn, when he was like 14, he boosted a car that belonged to Doc that was also full of product. We do not know what that product was. Could have been anything. Doc finds out, obviously, hunts him down, obviously, and work out a deal because Doc was impressed with the kid's ability. So Baby has been running these jobs for him ever since, paying off the debt.
Yeah, because he's been, he's been boosting cars since he was 12.
12, that's what it was.
Yeah. That's how he gets his extensive collection of sunglasses and iPods.
Yeah, but Doc still hands him like $100,000.
Oh, yeah.
Was it 10,000 or 100,000?
I don't recall.
I couldn't count the zeros. I want to say it was 100,000. Like, he hands him.
Maybe it was 10,000.
It might. Okay, let's say it was 10.
Yeah.
Let's say, here's your $10,000. Well, we learn from the course of this movie, he does this like once a month.
Oh, yeah. He's got a nice collection going on in his floorboards.
He makes plenty by normal average person standards.
Yes, he does.
I don't make 10,000 a month.
No, me either.
No?
Let me check my bank account. Hang on.
Hold on, yeah, he's pulling it up.
Yeah, no.
Oh, bastards. Learn to drive.
I was about to say maybe I need to learn how to drive, play some driving songs a little more.
Also, this struck me as funny. The way they do these jobs, I'm like, this is basically like a supervillain organization. Like, Doc is essentially a supervillain without powers.
It felt that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, this wasn't like a mafia movie where the family were running legit businesses to launder their bootleg money or their drug money or whatever. This is like an organized serial bank robbing group that I'm just going, okay, like,
it's to fund their endless summer.
Yeah.
So they can surf all the time. Oh, wait, wrong movie.
That was Buddy and Darling. Oh, no, wait, that was Keanu Reeves and Patrick Stewart. Wait, that was Vin Diesel and Paul Walker. Wait.
This was done way better than Vin Diesel and Paul Walker's.
Oh, absolutely.
Movie. This is boo.
We'll get, you know what, I was going to say something. We'll get there. Griff was giving him Buddy. It's like, man, leave the kid alone. He did great. Even in the car, you could see that like Griff wants to strangle Baby, but Buddy's like slapping him on the shoulder. He's got a big smile. Like, man, this kid can drive. Like, Buddy's in it.
Buddy's all in on Baby.
And so's Darling. She's cool too.
Yep.
Other than they're making out in the backseat, I don't like that.
She's trying to get that hog.
Well, I mean, granted, she could be 3 feet farther back. Was it Captain America Winter Soldier? Kiss me. What? public displays of affection make people very uncomfortable. Yeah, they do. I love that.
I do too.
Tangent. Short one.
Okay.
Maybe it's a hot take. Chris Evans, Captain America, is the best iteration of Captain America.
Yes.
Every other
Ever.
iteration, he's a dork with
Yes.
no personality.
Yes.
And there's nothing to get attached to.
Yes.
No one like, oh, fuck Captain America. You're like, oh, yeah, it's Cap.
Yes.
I'm indifferent. Chris Evans, you actually got to learn he was an actual person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Not a hot take.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I agree with you.
I've had a few people tell me to go fuck myself.
That wasn't because of your Captain America take.
You know what? That's entirely possible. How often are you told that on a daily basis? Mine might be higher than the average. But yeah, even if it's $10 or $10, even if it's $10,000, here's a tenner, kid. $10 not enough.
I wouldn't even buy those 4 coffees.
10,000, but he goes home. We learn that he lives with Blind Al. I'm sorry, Deaf Al. I'm sorry, Deaf Joe.
Right, that's what I kept thinking too. Was
Deadpool's
Deadpool.
Blind Al.
Yep.
Although I actually, as we learned, I super dug this.
Oh, the relationship with them
Baby
two?
and Joe.
Yes.
Yeah, this was really cool.
Yeah, I like this relationship.
So there was an accident when Baby was young, like 7, 8.
Sure.
The car accident killed his parents and left him with the tinnitus that he constantly plays music to drum it out. But also, the movie doesn't talk about this, but I feel like it's pretty obvious, but no one ever talks about it. The music drums, it overtakes the ringing.
Yeah, it's brought up a few times.
Right, but what isn't brought up is that that's his connection to his mom.
The music?
Music in general.
Yeah. It's brought up a few times too.
With the cassette, but I mean, like, if you were to ask me, why does Baby always listen to music? Everyone says it's the tinnitus. I don't think so. I think it's his mom.
Yeah, and the only one he actually brings that up to is
Deborah. Yeah.
And that's really the only one he should bring it up to, honestly.
Agreed. Yeah, you're not going to tell anyone in that room of coffee drinking assholes.
Hey, Griff.
Yeah.
You want to know why I listen to music all the time?
Well, I have a tragic
my mom died.
I have a tragic backstory involving my mother, Dick.
And he'd be like, I'm glad she's dead, you little bitch. Oh my God, damn, Griff. I still love you, John Bernthal.
I love you even more now, John Bernthal.
Can you punch that kid in the face for me, though?
And then hop over to the Dune. He's in the Dune universe. Wait a minute.
Wait, no, he's not.
He doesn't. John Bernthal's not in Dune.
No.
I thought he was.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, John Bernthal, jump over to Dune and punch what's his face for me. Are you sure?
I am sure.
All right.
It's Josh
Brolin. I know he's in it.
No, and it's the Aquaman dork.
Momoa?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not John Bernthal. It would have been better if he would have taken Momoa's part.
Yeah. I like Josh Brolin, though.
I do, too.
Jason Momoa is a movie star.
Yeah.
He's not an actor.
No, he's there.
What? No, there are 2 designations. We've already covered this.
Yeah, but I'm not going to a movie that has Momoa in it just because it has Momoa in it.
Right, but that's what he's selling, though.
I get it, yeah.
Right, but in the designation, he is a movie star.
Okay, I'll give you that.
We're not arguing his success.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's definitely not an actor.
Okay, jump over to Dune, punch King Charlemagne, or whoever the fuck that is. We learned that Joe is deaf. He's an elderly gentleman in a wheelchair who's deaf, obviously. And because we keep calling him Deaf Joe or Deaf Al.
Isn't that his name?
Deaf Joe?
Yeah.
No, his name is just Joe.
Oh.
No one calls him Deaf Joe.
I thought that was his superpower. I didn't know.
The superpower of rolling in his wheelchair. His legs never get tired. He never gets... He's completely immune to loud noises. Now you're going to hell.
I mean, we learned that the Hulk is weakness is loud noises with that big sound cannon they shoot at
It
him.
wasn't really a weakness, though. It just pissed him off, and he destroyed it with another car.
Wouldn't have bothered Al
See?
or Joe.
Oh,
Sorry. Go ahead.
it's Blind Al. Wait.
they married?
Imagine the love child of Blind Al and Deaf Joe.
They could remake Hear No Evil, See No Evil.
I'm glad you made a joke because I'm not going to make mine. I had one and I'm not. It would be Helen Keller. Moving on.
Wait, what's that noise? Ding. Oh, your elevator to hell's here.
It's about time. Who's driving that thing, Blind Al? Oh,
oh, God. Where are we at in this movie?
we learn that after Baby's parents got killed in the crash, Joe was his foster dad.
Yes. I'd forgotten about that.
And took care of him, and then got sick and, wheelchair. And so Baby stuck around to take care of him. I just really like this. He has family. Baby does. And it's a good relationship. It's a healthy relationship. I like their interactions together. Joe will, put his hand on the speakers to feel the vibrations, to get a feel for the song playing. And just, I like this.
I did too.
He likes his sandwiches with the peanut butter spread all the way to the edges.
And he does that little hand gesture and he rubs it like, oh, yeah, I know, all the way to the edge.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
I got annoyed.
At Joe?
At Baby.
Oh.
When
Is he-
the whole character, when he's making the sandwich, this is part of it where he gets on my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
He can't do anything without trying to be cool.
I have in my notes. Oh, good. Main character is a dweeb.
Yes. Like he's dancing around, spinning in the kitchen, flipping the peanut butter. And
Yeah, he's a dweeb.
I'm like, just make a fucking sandwich, you idiot. It annoyed me.
Dweeb.
It's annoying.
Yes.
His character
has annoying tendencies.
is 90% annoying.
Is dweeb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like he and Joe's relationship.
I do. I like
and I like that the relationship exists.
And that's the best relationship he has.
At the moment.
Sure.
You don't like Deborah? Well, actually, I have some hot takes. We'll get there.
Okay.
But we learned that, Baby and Joe live in a less than ideal apartment. And they have very little. But under the floorboards, under the dining room rug, is Baby's stash of all the money that he's made doing this. And so he has a nice little nest egg saved up. There's got to be hundreds of thousands of dollars in there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Even 10,000 at a time. This is a huge pile of $10,000 bundles.
I agree.
Or just a bunch of tinners. Look at all these Hamiltons.
I love Hamilton.
They call me Aaron Burr the way I drop these Hamiltons.
Blech.
We also learn that Baby has one more job he has to do. Debt is paid. He's out. So that's good to know. The next job comes. There's some shit at the diner. He falls in love with a waitress.
Yeah, and she grabs his recorder and just starts recording her own voice like an ass. Like, how do you know what was on that thing? Maybe he was, I don't know, not recording shit because he had something important on there. Bitch.
My mother's last words. No.
But she does it multiple times.
Yeah. Well, you can't erase his mom's last words more than once. After the first time, do the others matter? I'm just saying, be happy. Don't dwell on us. Live your life. No, they're gone.
Yep.
You can't.
Shouldn't have had it in a recorder, I guess.
Should have just transferred that over to a more permanent, media.
God.
Woo. So he shows up for the job. Surprise, Flea.
Oh, God. Nothing turns me off in a movie more than Flea.
Yeah, but he's like Timmy No Nose, formerly Timmy the Nose. And he's like, what happened to your nose? Don't ask.
Gross.
He's got a fake nose thing on.
Stupid. So, did he have to do this movie because Anthony Kiedis did Point Break? And he's like, I got to be in a movie too.
No, Flea had been doing movies since the 80s.
I know, but it just seemed weird that he had to be in this heist movie because Anthony Kiedis was in the other heist movie.
What heist movie was Anthony Kiedis in?
Point Break.
Oh, remake?
No, he was in the original when he was the part of that group of guys that they thought was the bad ones, and
he was but Flea was busy doing Back to the Future.
Still gross.
Just let it go, man. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are a good band.
No, they are not.
Yes,
they are terrible. They're trash. They're gross.
You exclusively listen to Patsy Cline and
she is an American treasure.
American
and Reba McEntire. Don't forget Reba.
Now, is Reba a bigger country music icon?
Just icon.
Or television sitcom icon?
Icon.
I dated this girl in high school. Her mom exclusively watched Reba.
Jesus.
Anytime I came over to the house, unless her dad was watching
Saving
the
Private
football
Ryan.
game, Saving Private Ryan, her mom would be watching Reba.
That's too much.
I didn't know Reba was the show until her and I got together, and I'm just going, God, that's a lot of Reba.
So when we meet the new group, is it Doc that refers to the Asian guy? Says he put the Asian in Home Invasion?
Yeah.
God.
This is JD. He put the Asian in Home Invasion.
That's terrible.
And there's Bats, played by Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of his tattoos.
I'm not going to lie. I want to say I like Jamie Foxx as an actor, but if I really think about it, I'm not sure because I feel like most of the time he's trying too hard and he goes too hard. Like I felt like Bats is a little overdone.
Yeah, he's one gear aggressive all the time.
Yeah, but
and it's not over the top aggressive.
I don't know. It gets there,
but I didn't like him in this.
I don't know. Maybe this was a waste of Jamie Foxx. I don't know.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen anything else he's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to base it on something else.
Sure.
But
yeah, we've got the new group of whatever no-nos, JD, and Bats.
Yep.
And they've never worked with Baby. Because every time Doc does a job, he cycles in and out new crews. Although sometimes the same faces reappear, but they'll be partnered with different people.
Correct.
And they are planning a job, another bank job.
Yep.
And Bats sucks.
Yes,
That guy sucks. Flea's just kind of there. And JD is just kind of a bumbling doofus.
Kind of.
He's the doofus.
There's a line that's dropped by Doc at this moment where he's telling
he puts the Asian in Home Invasion.
There's another line dropped by Doc where he's telling the story of Baby.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing what we know, it doesn't age well. Where he says he's blinded by the balls on that kid. I was like,
that's Edgar Wright's fault?
Yeah. But
blinded by the balls, wrapped up like a douche, another Roma in the night, blinded by the balls. Damien Manfred, man.
Ugh.
Do you prefer the Springsteen original?
Hell yeah. I did like the Mike Myers masks.
Okay, so they go on their job, and they talk about pull up X amount of time, this, steal this, and the disguise are Michael Myers masks from Halloween. Everyone says, "Good, got it, let's do it." They pull up, and JD, in charge of the masks, breaks them out,
The doofus.
and they're Austin Powers masks. And they're like, "What the fuck is this? You were supposed to get Michael Myers mask. This is Mike Myers. No, from Halloween. These are Halloween masks. No, Michael Myers from the movie Halloween. Wait, are these not the same thing?" And then he and Flea both, no!
I like this a lot.
That was funny.
That was funny.
I also like, so Baby starts his music. Then this mask debacle goes down. They're about to go. He goes, wait. I have to restart my music. And he rewinds to where it needs to be, starts playing, then he tells them to go. I like this too, because it adds another level of purpose to the music other than postmodern musical, or they wanted to do something creative with the filmmaking. Baby is picking out specific songs that will get him in that getaway driving mood and spirit, but also works with his timing. So he knows that this part of the song, I need to do this, I need to be here. And that's how he's timing everything out in his head instead of just watching a clock.
Yes, and I did appreciate that.
I think that's cool. I like that. So heist goes down, another cool car chase. These car chases are sweet.
Oh, yeah.
This movie's just full of sweet car chases.
Was there 2 or 3?
3.
I think there is.
Because this is the one where outside the bank was a Marine veteran.
Yeah, who had fucking Uzis in his car. Like, what?
It was a submachine gun. It was not an Uzi. An Uzi is a type of pistol. This was not a type of pistol.
Like, Jesus Christ, man.
He was a veteran.
Apparently.
And they're like, shit, we got a hero, So this had that element to the car chase.
I like that. I like this.
So we had that going. Another cool car chase. Bats tells, I think at some point during all this, or maybe right before this job, he's getting on Baby's case for, at some point the blood's going to be on your hands. Who the fuck do you think you are, not going in with us, not carrying a gun? You think you're better than we are? You think this makes you cleaner than the rest of us? Because Bats only does things one way, as bloody as possible.
Yeah.
He sucks.
He does suck. This character got on my nerves really fast.
Me too. Just because it was so over the top and unnecessary.
Absolutely.
You're just like, it would be one thing if he were a guy with a short fuse that then escalated to over the top. But there's no fuse. He's a constant explosion.
Yeah.
And it's irritating.
Yeah. It would be cool if you could see it building up a little bit at a time.
And then you just go, oh shit.
Yeah.
The buildup is what you need.
Absolutely.
There is no buildup. He's just always on. And that tires you out really quick. Or I should say it tired me out as the audience.
Tired me out as well.
I'm just like, get fucked. I hope you die. But there's a lot of blood spilled. This job did not go as cleanly as the first job without bats, but they get away. Also, this is the one as a thank you, leading up into this job, Doc gives Baby driving gloves, which I thought was cool. But I also thought, to your point, why has he not had gloves? Not driving gloves necessarily, in particular, but just gloves, so his fingers aren't just all over everything.
And why give it to him now when this is his last job?
Well, they were gonna be his almost like a graduation present. They were a gift for paying off the debt, and
Okay.
it was more of a gesture like that, but he didn't want to. Doc decided he didn't want to wait and just wanted to give him to him early as the gesture.
Yeah, and it kind of, I don't know, it seemed wasted.
I don't think so, because to me, I saw it as it shows another level to Doc and Baby's relationship. Doc has Baby on. Okay. Doc has Baby on because this is how Baby's repaying a debt. Oh, okay. Maybe this is purely business. Multiple people have given Baby a hard time, and Doc shuts that down and sings Baby's praises. Okay. Maybe that's more positive, but that could still be business. Like, he's your driver. He's qualified. I wouldn't have picked him if he wasn't. Shut the hell up. Let's get down to business. The gift of the gloves show, like, without a doubt, there's no misinterpreting. There is a personal connection there, which you have to have for later in the movie to make any kind of sense, which it still kind of doesn't.
That's kind of where I was going.
But that's, Doc does genuinely care for Baby.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Doc cares for Baby,
especially at the end of that first job when Doc tells Baby to get rid of that car.
Yeah,
and he just takes the gloves off and throws them away.
No, that's the end of the second job.
Well, whatever that one where they had to ditch the car.
That's the one we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You said that first job.
This job where he has to get rid of the car.
Yeah. So
and he just takes the gloves off and throws them away.
So they've got to get out of the car. It's wrecked, or they got to find something that will fit them that's less conspicuous. So they boost another car. In the process, JD drops his gun, his big shotgun, and he gets in the car, and they're like, "Oh shit, man! I dropped my gun back there." And I'm like, "Well, that's no good. No good at all." Car chase ensues. But so they get back to base. Job is ultimately successful. Baby makes his coffee run. Comes back, 4 coffees, black like always. JD's not there. Bats tells him, leave the 4th coffee. We'll drink it. Don't worry about it. Job's over. Baby gets his 10th thou. Gets the gloves. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Already had the gloves, but gets his money. Looks over and sees a bloody piece of fabric hanging out from a trunk. Doc, I love how nonchalantly Doc just walks over, opens the trunk, flips the fabric into the trunk so it's hidden, and then recloses it.
Yeah.
And in the trunk, you see the dead body of JD. He screwed up too many times and got put down. And so the last part of Baby's final job is to take the car to the wrecker and dispose of it. Which he does, and then while walking away, throws his gloves away because Doc cares for him. He does not care for Doc. He does not care for this life. He doesn't care for what he has to do, the violence, none of it. And he's done. He throws his gloves away, throws his burner phone away. We're good. Well, he's talking to Deborah Moore. That they go on a date. That relationship's blossoming. At Joe's wish, Baby is now running a regular job as a pizza delivery driver. He's making a lot in tips because he is very fast. Then there's he and Baby and Deborah go on a date.
Very expensive place.
Very expensive place that he heard about from Buddy and Darling.
Yes.
But he's got the money and he wants to, go somewhere nice with his girl. And Joe's all for that too, because he's like, absolutely, because he says, he's like, I approve. He signs to Baby, I approve. And Baby's like, what, of the song? He goes, no, of the girl, And he's like, yeah.
He knows.
Joe, I bet in his day, Joe laid more pipe in that town than Wabasha Plumbing.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, he did. Well, the check had been covered. Check comes over. Don't worry, sir. A gentleman over at the bar took care of it, a friend of yours. Baby looks over, and there's Doc. baby, haven't been returning my calls. He's like, I thought we were done. It's like, yeah, well, you see, there's a job. And he explains the job, just enough that there is a job. Are you in or out? Well, you see, no. There's only two answers you can give to this question. You can either say no, in which case then you're obviously assuming that I don't know where you live and that I couldn't just have your foster father murdered and kill your girlfriend and burn down everything you love and make you watch. Or you can say yes and show up tomorrow morning. And I just went, ooh, I thought I was out. And then they pulled me back in. And I kind of shrugged at that. I'm like, I'm real tired of this. I'm out of the crime life. And then they pull me back in.
Yeah.
Like, that's tired.
I was the same way.
So baby's back in. And now they're getting ready to run a job. And the team is Buddy, Darling, Bats with baby driving. And they're going to rob the post office.
There's a scene back when Deborah and baby are on one of their dates where they're running errands.
Oh, the laundromat.
At the laundromat.
Yeah.
This was an awesome scene. I love how the camera is there and they're both tapping their feet at the same time to the music because they're sitting at on the bench sharing one of the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
But
and the way they're sitting, where they're in opposite facing chairs, but they're still sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
So you see baby's head and shoulders and hands. He's bobbing on the left side of the screen. Deborah doing the same on the right. It fills the screen well. It's a really good looking shot.
It is. And then you have all the dryers in the background, but they all have the different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Like one has all yellow, one has red, one has blue, and they're spinning it. It just looks really cool.
Yeah.
This was my favorite, probably my favorite shot of the entire movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And what a realistic sequence. Who among us, gentlemen, who among us out here haven't joined a girl that we're interested in on menial errands? Because that's what we got to do to spend time with them.
Absolutely.
Not like, oh, wash your laundry, but just like, hey, we should hang out. I'd love to, but I'm busy. Well, I'm not doing anything. You want company? Not in a pathetic way. Just, it doesn't matter what we're doing. Let's just hang out.
Absolutely.
We've all been there.
Yeah, I like this scene a lot. But yeah, the post office.
It's a gold mine. Something about unused
money orders.
Money orders.
Yeah.
Which really got me thinking that you and I need to talk about a plan I'm hatching off air.
Money orders?
Money orders and potential relieving of a particular store of their money orders.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
I just know that I'm going full bats.
Me too.
Anywho, so baby is sent to scout the post office because he would be the least conspicuous. Except he was kind of the most conspicuous because this big dweeb is super awkward.
Okay. Ansel.
Yes.
He's not a good actor.
Are you talking about his acting or his accent?
All of it.
Perhaps now would be a good time. I have a trophy here. Would you like to present it? I brought one.
The Charlie Sheen
the
Award.
Charlie Sheen.
This kid, I don't know. He tries to play awkward, but it comes off as just stiff and kind of annoying.
It's awkward, but the wrong way.
Yeah, it just comes off as just bad acting.
Yeah.
And like even the way he delivers the lines, any line, it's almost like he just got the script handed to him, and as soon as he opens the first page, they're like, "Action!" And he's like, "Oh,
man, I have a recurring nightmare where I'm getting ready to." The curtain's down. I'm getting ready to go out on stage again. Curtain comes up. and I realize I've never seen the script and I don't know any of the lines and I'm just standing there. I have that recurring nightmare more often than you think.
So you're just like Ansel.
In my nightmares.
Yeah, no, he's not good.
I don't want to brag about the number of leading roles I've. No. I've been a titular. It don't matter. Okay. Sam the nephew. Is this the best character in the movie? Is Sam the nephew the low key the best nephew in the movie?
Joe. Is he the best nephew in the movie? Yeah, he's probably the best nephew in the movie.
Is he the best character in the movie?
It's Joe.
Maybe. Okay, let me put this. Is that kid a better actor than Ansel Elgort?
Absolutely.
Okay, in the world of child actors, that kid kills it, right?
Oh, yeah, he was great.
He was great.
And that makes it even worse with him being in that scene with Ansel, because it's like, this kid is acting his ass off, and this kid is just like, this is my son.
Oh, what's his name? What's your name?
What's your name, kid? I know his name, I swear I do. Like, oh, God. Terrible.
Hey, that was the best take they had. They couldn't work Sam's actor that long. There are child labor laws.
Okay, so what's the excuse for when the kid's not in the scene? Every other scene Ansel's in is the exact same thing.
So the next scene we're
Except when
talking
he's dancing like a douche.
So they scout the post office.
Oh, you want peanut butter and jelly? Here, let me flip everything like I'm a fucking ninja. No. That's my personality.
I love how much you hate baby.
I hate him.
The plan is hatched. So then the team is sent to the farmer's market to get the guns. I thought this was cool because it reminded me of, I believe, the second John Wick, where he visits the concierge at the hotel. And that's a cool scene.
I've only seen the first one.
So in the second one, he goes to what are the big hotels called? The Continental? No. In John Wick. Damn it, now I'm forgetting the other guy's name. I'm just falling apart at the seams. Someone out there help me out. Damn it.
You're kind of falling apart like this movie does.
Well, we're not there. In John Wick, there was the hotel that was ran by the really, really good actor.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about.
No.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I've only watched John Wick once. Never seen the sequels. Keanu Reeves isn't a very good actor, so I kind of avoid everything he's in.
You love Keanu.
I do love Keanu. I'm just kidding.
I'm moving on. They go to the farmer's market where they're to meet the butcher, and they go to an abandoned warehouse where there's some corrupt APD out there selling guns and weapons.
So before this scene, they're driving there and they stop at the gas station.
Oh, right.
Because Bats has to pee.
And then he asks anybody if they want anything. If buddy, you want some gum or something? Yeah, I'll take gum.
I hated this.
Because Bats returns with a cartoonish amount of gum, to which Buddy's like, what the hell, man? Did you steal all this? He's like, of course. You didn't think I was going to pay for it, did you?
Yeah, and then Baby looks into the store and the clerk is gone.
Yeah.
Like, Bats killed him.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. I hated this.
Bats is too over the top.
Yeah, you're going to kill somebody over gum to have your character kill somebody over gum.
Yeah.
To make them look like a bad person
or a crazy person
it's lame. Lame. Fucking lame.
Where do they go next?
Then they go to the
farmer's market.
Yeah, to meet the Fantasy Island guy.
How dare you? He served in World War II. We're not going to talk about what side.
Ricardo Montalban?
No, that actor. Was he not Dr. Zova from from
No.
Captain America?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
I
I'm
don't think you
100%
are
sure.
sure. I don't think it is
100% sure.
You say that.
I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
What was the character's name?
I don't know. He was the butcher.
Yeah, it's not. No.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Are you looking at the IMDb?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Have you pulled it up?
I am 100%
Have you done your
sure.
homework?
I don't need to do my homework because I know that's not who that is.
Well, then they bear a striking resemblance.
His name is Paul Williams. And the one who plays Dr. Zola is Toby something. He was in The Mist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same guy.
Oh. Are you sure?
I am sure. I am sure. Fräulein.
Did you just call me Fräulein?
Fräulein.
I don't know how I feel about that for a number of reasons, to be honest. See, you're the movie expert. You know all the names, dates, places.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Don't.
I didn't say I'm pulling it out.
He's pulling on it right now. This is taking way too long.
Toby Jones is that guy's name.
Toby!
Yeah, so it's two different people.
That look exactly the same. Wait, what was the previous discussion we had that was... huh?
In Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, the German soldier
like,
that looked exactly the same.
They do, honestly, I'll give you that, look very similar.
If you didn't know better, like I didn't.
Yeah, because that's Paul Williams right there.
Yeah.
If I could get a side by side. Oh my God. There's Toby.
Okay, one has glasses and one doesn't. That is the same person.
It's not the same person.
This is Superman versus Clark Kent.
Yep.
He gets 2 movie roles because he's running a double life as 2 different actors based on if he does or does not wear glasses. This is bullshit. I'm calling it now. Was it Paul? Paul and Toby? Yeah, you're one person. Don't even lie to me. Bullshit. I'm not an idiot. I am not an idiot. There's a short we can film for Patreon and the social medias. We'll recreate the Elephant Man, but it's just me. I am not an idiot.
I love it.
There's a hot reference for everyone. We do need to dive into, just not super often because I'm probably the only one who cares. We need to dive into some like black and white classics. That would be cool.
Oh, I'd be up for that.
Anywho, Bats notices that these guys are cops and shoots everyone, and a big gunfight ensues, and everyone shoots to the rhythm of the song playing. Then when they get back, Doc's not pleased.
No, because those were his cops.
He's like, Doc, that was bullshit, man. There was a setup. The butcher and his men were cops. He went, yeah, my cops.
Do you think that should have been some information that they needed?
See, here's my thought. A, yes. B, with Bats, would it have mattered?
Maybe.
C, if you're Doc, do you feel the need to explain everything? Given how this works and the kind of character person he is, maybe just do what I tell you as I tell you and trust that I've got it handled?
Yeah, but you know Bats. He's worked with Bats before.
See, okay. I understand he worked with Bats once. I don't understand.
Probably more than once.
No. Hear me out.
Once that we see.
Shut up.
I'll give you that.
Shut up. I understand that he worked with Bats once. I don't understand why he keeps working with Bats.
Yes.
You don't know. You worked with him once. Oh, okay. Here's your money. I'm going to lose your number.
Yeah.
But to keep bringing this guy and the way he does things, no.
Yeah. No, I didn't like it.
If anything, Doc would have probably seen how much heat and attention Bats brought with him on the first job and would have killed him. Doc would have killed Bats himself.
Yes, I agree.
Because you know what's going to bring even more attention to what you're doing? If there's a trail of bodies that need to be answered for.
Like there would have been if Baby hadn't have prevented him from blowing that, Marine away with
There
a
it
shotgun.
Nailed it. There we go. We're there. And that's just the one that Baby was able to prevent, let alone
Right.
who else got it in the bank. Anywho, gunfight, Doc's pissed. They ultimately agree to not put off the job. They're gonna do it. Baby thinks he's got this master plan, though, that he's just gonna sneak out while everyone's sleeping at 2 a.m, meet up with Deborah, and they're just gonna escape.
Yeah, because they stop at the diner on the way back.
Yes. And again, Bats is such a shitty character. Like, not like, man, this guy sucks. Like, no, Bats as a character is bad. So they see the diner. Bats says he's hungry. They should stop there. Baby says no. Why? You know someone there? No, they just have bad food. They go anyway, because now Bats has to know how bad the food is.
Yeah.
I actually liked Baby's reasoning here. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, that, like, if you were coming up with something on the fly.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
But Bats already called out Baby for being a bad liar earlier in the movie. So what does Baby do? He keeps lying to him. And Bats knows Baby is lying to him, pushing Bats to do the things that Baby doesn't want him to do to figure out why Baby is lying. Would it not have been easier to just be like, I don't want any trouble there, my girl's working?
I mean...
And if Bats wanted to get lippy, kill him! Or be like, Buddy, kill him!
I agree.
You think Buddy wouldn't have done it?
Oh, yeah. Buddy likes...
Darling asked Buddy to kill him, and Buddy's like, okay, when this job's done, he's dead.
Yeah. And why they didn't do it after the job was already done?
Then the job wouldn't have happened.
No,
then they wouldn't have gotten their money.
If they would have killed Bats right then?
Yeah, because then the job wouldn't have happened.
Oh, because they haven't done the job.
They haven't done...
I'm
when
sorry.
When they're going to the diner, the job hasn't happened yet.
I was thinking of the...
No, they're coming home from the butcher shootout. And Bats is like, I'm hungry. You know.
I forgot about that.
So, but I think Bats would have still been an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
But I think everyone would have been cool.
Been on Baby's side.
On Baby's side. He's like, look, man, my girl works there. I don't want any trouble. Let's just find a different place, all right? Because they go there. They start to order, whatever. Bats is being a douche to everyone. He and Buddy have a tense moment.
Because he has to be a douche to everybody.
To everyone. Bats does.
For reasons.
Can we just, man, John Hamm went from like cool, laid back, coked up, bank robber. He's got his girl. He's living his dreams. You know, life's gravy. And then Bats starts monologuing. And you see like, everything's cool, and then John Hamm is just slowly building that rage.
Oh, yeah, and you can see it.
And it's all on his face and in his eyes. How good is that?
Yeah, I have that in my notes. I said, Bats tells Buddy his own story. Like, yeah. And you can tell in Buddy's face that he's like, this motherfucker's pissing me off.
This motherfucker's gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, John Hamm kills it. And
John
he doesn't say anything.
He didn't say anything, but what do we always talk about? We've talked about it since episode 1 with Jack Nicholson. So much of her performance is not verbal.
I think somebody needs to tell Jamie Foxx this.
You act with your body, you act with your face, with your eyes, your eyebrows.
Absolutely.
All of it.
Yeah.
John Hamm, especially, like, I like John Hamm.
I do too.
I missed the Mad Men era.
I did too.
But, you know, you never heard anything negative. And the stuff I have seen John Hamm, and I'm like, oh, man, killing it. Anywho, Bat says, don't worry, I'm going to pay for it. Shit gets tense. They decide to leave before their food comes. Bat pulls his gun. He's going to kill Deborah because he doesn't know who she is.
He just wants to kill.
He just kills randomly, indiscriminately, like a wild animal. I don't believe Doc would put up with that.
I don't either.
I don't believe Baby, Buddy, Darling, Doc, Flea, the no-nos, whoever, no one would put up with him. And B, this character sucks, but not in a good way. Like in a, this makes me question the movie kind of way.
I agree.
Anywho, Baby finally does something and he sees Bats pull the gun and Baby just grabs the gun and prevents Bats from like pulling it out and like holding it up and escorts him out. And he's like, what the fuck? But they get back and Baby slips Deborah a note, road trip at 2. So throughout the movie, Baby records things. We joked about his recorder. He records very sensitive conversations
Yeah.
being had by very bad people
To turn it into music.
that he takes a snippet of and remixes it into music like a dweeb.
It makes no sense.
Like a dweeb. Well, guess what? He's trying to sneak out. You think anyone in a room of bad people being forced to spend the night together, you think anyone's actually sleeping? You idiot.
Yeah.
And they find the recorder that he definitely shouldn't have on him.
How? He had it in his pocket the whole time.
Right, but we didn't see the whole night.
Yeah, but it just, I don't know. It makes no sense. He didn't sleep.
No.
Baby didn't sleep.
But we see him grab his jacket off the chair.
Yeah, I don't know.
But at some point in time, Bats is rife. At some point in time, Baby, I'm presuming, this is my theory, Baby had to take a dump. And while gone, Bats rifled through all of Baby's things. And no one stopped him or said anything. Or he did it so stealthily that the 3 other people in the one room didn't notice.
Yeah, no, not buying it.
Anywho.
Yeah, so I like Baby gets in the car and he goes to leave and he turns that corner and there's Buddy.
That's the thing. I loved this.
I did too.
Car turns on. He's getting ready. He pulls out and who's there waiting? You're expecting Bats and they even build it up right.
They do.
Baby sneaks out of the room. Bats' eyes open. He's not asleep. But who's there in the headlights? Buddy. I was like, oh man, that's awesome. And then Buddy tells me, he's like, look, man, you a cop? You know, he's like, no, that's not. I'm hungry. Gonna go get something to eat. Really. Tell you what, I like you. Because we see them bond a few times.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they have a fairly cool, like Buddy is a easygoing guy.
Yes, he is.
Don't push him and you can get along with him. He's not looking to make enemies or have a bad time. He's like, look, if I'm going to have to worry about you, if your head's not in the game, if you're having doubts, when you go to get your bite to eat, don't come back. I like you. You're a hell of a driver, but if you're not in this, don't come back. And Buddy was going to let him go.
Yeah, and I like that a lot.
But while they're talking, Bats jumps in the passenger seat. What are we all talking about?
Yeah, and that's when he shows the
recorder. And then it's a recording of Doc talking. It's like, going to the police? It's like, no. Well, even Buddy is now going, I like Buddy because he's written so believably.
He is.
He acts.
He is a good character.
Buddy is, and then, whatever. But how do we have so many good characters and there's fucking Bats? But he's like, baby, this is when you answer because this looks really bad.
Yeah.
And he's like, I like music and I do recordings of, I remix conversation snippets into songs. And Bats goes, you are obviously a cop. You expect us to believe that? And Buddy is just going, not even a cop would come up with an answer that fucking stupid. He believes because the answer is so dumb.
Yeah.
He believes baby because unless it were true, no one would just come up or give an answer that stupid.
Nobody would think of that.
Only the truth could be that dumb.
Yeah. I agree.
However, Buddy and Bats bring baby inside, and that information goes to Doc.
Yeah, and they go and get the tapes.
And they knock. Well, I should say, Bats knocks baby out, and it does the movie thing where, you know, if you get knocked out, you're unconscious for hours. You're in a coma. You know, I've seen a few people lose consciousness in my time for various reasons. It's a few seconds. They're dazed for a little bit, but
Yeah.
they're not black out all that long. Even the number of times I have been rendered unconscious is not that long. It's just one of those Hollywood tropes. You get knocked out, it is for an undetermined amount of time based on the plot's needs.
Yes.
So while he's in a coma, the crew runs to Baby's apartment, ransack it, find all the tapes, rough Joe up, and for some reason steal his wheelchair and leave him laying. They leave him laying.
Because it was bats.
Well, it
Which
was
I'm surprised bats didn't just kill him.
I was going to say, no, it was probably Buddy. Because bats would have
That's
just
true.
killed him. I could see Buddy doing it so Joe can't call the cops or something.
Maybe.
Because now, granted, Jake, he's deaf. He could dial 911 on their landline, not answer, and someone
Somebody
would
would
come
show.
check.
Absolutely.
So, I am not an idiot. So then he's like, what the fuck is that? Doc is, what the fuck is all this? He's like, just listen to it. I'm not lying. I just remix. I'm weird. I'm a dweeb.
Yes, you are.
So they pick a random one, play it, and his story checks out. And Doc's like, that's cool. I'm keeping these tapes. You fucking idiot. But mixed in with his garbage tapes is a Guardians of the Galaxy-esque mixtape of singles sang by his mom. He wants that tape back, obviously.
There were moments when I saw the tape
Mm-hmm.
and I...
And you went, why does it say wow?
Yes! Because it was upside down. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it made no sense to me.
You idiot!
I am not an idiot!
Survey says, wow.
Oh, no, legitimately. I was like, why does it say, what the hell's this? Okay.
How do you keep an idiot in suspense?
How?
Gotcha! Or where's Sarah? Zing!
Zing!
Damn it, Sarah.
Next shirt.
Stop it. Sarah does not get a Zing shirt. That will not be on the merch store. So, ultimately, despite it all, they still plan on going through with the job. Things are going as well as they can be for a job that has bats.
And those stupid fucking glasses.
Yeah, but I was actually okay with that. They look dumb, but their purpose is slick.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay. They keep the security cameras from catching your face.
Yes.
They don't keep the people at the fucking post office from being able to describe you or point you out of a lineup. They are fucking stupid.
So you're saying maybe they should have been they should have been a piece of the gear.
Yes.
Not the whole gear.
Exactly.
Okay.
A mask keeps the security footage from also checking out your face because you have a mask over your fucking face. And also, the mask keeps the people at the post office from being able to describe you. If you have a mask on, it'll cover up those stupid fucking tattoos of a bat, of a swarm of bats all over your fucking neck. So when you get arrested and the people at the post office come to ID you, be like, that's him because the fucking tattoos. This irritated the shit out of me.
See, you're missing a crucial point. No one will be left alive to ID you in a lineup.
Not when you have bats on the case.
So, what's the problem?
Oh, fucking hated it. It's so stupid.
So, Baby sees the teller he spoke with while scoping it out, and she was a nice woman. And he sees her coming, and he's like, "Don't go in." He's looking at her, like shaking his head, like, calling sick. Not today. She kind of picks up on this and leaves. No, she doesn't. She gets a security guard to go talk to him. And as they're approaching, the team comes out and Bats kills the security guard.
Yeah, So she recognized him from a
one-time meeting,
3-minute conversation she had,
and now he's
in a car.
And now he's wearing large, fully tinted sunglasses in a car, and recognizes him instantly.
And another thing. There are shots of traffic cameras, photos of baby in the driver's seat.
Yes,
he is wearing the
exact
Han Solo shirt,
the exact outfit. Yes,
and he never once changes his outfit.
No, well, he doesn't spend his money on clothes because he doesn't spend his money on anything except iPods and recorders.
He steals those from the cars he boosts.
Oh, yeah.
But change your fucking shirt. Change a jacket. Get a different jacket. Stop wearing the same sunglasses for every fucking heist and the same clothes every time. Going to the coffee shop in the exact same shit.
Put some clean underwear on. Damn, I know you don't have parents, but shit.
Anyway.
I know Joe's in there telling you to wash your balls. He makes the peanut butter spreading motion. All right, Joe, gonna go take a shower. Does the peanut butter motion. These jokes would be way funnier with cameras because
that's true.
You can't see. We can't. No one can see what we're doing.
Damn.
But Baby has had enough. He drives forward into a construction vehicle that has rebar sticking out the back, and it kills. It crashes the car and kills Bats.
Loved it.
He dies instantly, and we all went, good! And then I went, wait a minute, is Doc going to be the big bad? Foot chase ensues, everyone's screaming at Baby. Darling seems less worried about escape and more worried about shootouts.
Yeah, this foot chase, it went on too long.
I get that.
And it was kind of boring.
Yeah.
Honestly. We didn't need it this much.
But in the shootout, Darling dies. And that sends Buddy over the edge. And Buddy rightfully blames Baby. And now there's another chase on. Because Baby's running from the cops and Buddy. As Buddy is just running from the cops. But then honestly, I'm not even sure he's running from the cops as much as he's just running to catch up to Baby.
Yeah, I think so.
Once Darling dies, it's on.
Yeah, Buddy doesn't care anymore.
I actually really liked this just full John Hamm villain. He's gonna hunt Baby. I liked this. I liked the side of Buddy. I liked John Hamm's acting. The scene in the diner where Buddy knows where Baby's girl works. He knows where Deborah is. Why chase him? He just goes to the diner and orders coffee and waits.
Yeah, so during the foot chase, Baby steals a car. Does a carjacking.
That old lady, yeah.
Yeah. This annoyed the shit out of me. Where he steals the car, but he has to find a radio station.
He has to have driving music.
It's dumb.
Although the old woman's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Her exact words, what the fuck?
It was so stupid. I hated it.
Yeah, but that's when we get Golden Earring, Radar Love.
I understand that, and I enjoyed that.
Okay, would it have been better if he had only hit the seek button like twice and not 8 times or whatever it is?
Something. It's just, I don't know.
Like if he had just like turned on the radio, there was a good song and he gunned it.
Yeah.
Or like he turns on the car, it's talk, he hits search, music's on, he goes.
That would be fine.
This joke goes on a little too long.
It just adds another thing about Baby that I don't like.
He's a dweeb.
He's a dweeb.
When do we get the John Hamm Buddy movie?
I'll take that. I'll take that all day long.
Where we see him get into like Vegas gambling debts and they're going to break his legs and he's just a screw it and he goes full criminal and
yeah. So we're at the diner.
Yes.
And the cops pull up with their lights blaring, lights flashing and the siren blaring.
Yeah.
And then the cop walks in and is like, "Can I use the key to the bathroom?"
Yeah. Can I use your bathroom?
Like,
Why are you rolling up to the diner like that?
that's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's just a way to add tension.
When you'd have the same tension if so
Yeah, you don't need the lights of the siren.
Baby shows up to get Deborah. She's like, yeah, your friend's at the bar, and there's Buddy drinking coffee with a newspaper, and he flips the newspaper over to show he's got a gun. He's like, baby, let's talk. And they have a very tense conversation as Buddy's like, you took my love. I'm going to make you watch as I take yours. And he's going to kill Deborah. But here's the thing. Bat sucks as a character. And he was going to kill Deborah for no reason. I understand and like the reasoning of Buddy going to kill Deborah.
Absolutely.
Now we got something.
Makes sense.
But to your point, if they had this and then all of a sudden they just heard the doorbell, not doorbell, but the bell when you open the door, chicka chinga, and everyone turned and it was just a uniformed cop standing there, and everyone just like and they have an awkward beat of staring, and then he's like, "Hey, can I use your bathroom?" There it is.
It makes sense.
Without the
it just, I don't know. This movie. Okay, I'm going to save it for final thoughts.
Okay. Moving along. Cat and Mouse continues. Ultimately, there's a final showdown with Buddy. Doc sacrifices himself for reasons I don't totally believe. To save Baby. More shenanigans ensue, and ultimately Buddy dies in a fiery explosion. I'm going real fast so we can get to the final thoughts, the meat of the matter, as I think it'll be.
Yeah. So, but I have a question.
Yes. I don't know. Wait, is it like the Matrix? Am I not going to know? I don't know how the Matrix works.
You know what? Never mind. I answered my own question.
Well, now you've left us all in suspense.
Well, okay. So for a minute, I was like, Baby is trying to get the money orders back to Doc.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, well, Doc has already lost his guy to do anything with these money orders.
Right.
Buddy is the other one who has...
He's the contact.
Yeah. Buddy is off the deep end.
Yeah.
Why worry about getting these money orders back to Doc so much?
Because I think Baby is, whether right or wrong, Baby still thinks he can use that as collateral to buy Doc's assistance. Which on one hand, I think the point you're making is dumb, because we know Bats killed the contact that was going to be able to make money with the money orders.
Yeah.
However, my line of thinking, Doc strikes me as the kind of guy who, if he had millions of dollars of money orders available, he could find another contact.
Well, he does find one because Buddy says he has a guy.
Right, but I mean, Doc by himself.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like, if Baby's like, here are these.
Yeah, find something to do with them.
Doc could
sit on them until you find something.
Doc would find something to do with them.
Okay, that's kind of my thought process was, he knows a lot of bad fucking people, so he'll figure it out. So that's kind of where I answered my own.
Or he just sells them wholesale at a reduced cost to someone with a contact.
That's true.
Like, Doc could make money off of these regardless. The sacrifice, I liked the Doc and Baby relationship, but I don't think it was, I'm going to sacrifice myself to save you level of relationship.
Absolutely not.
I didn't follow that as much, but, it ensues.
It flips like a switch.
Yeah. Baby and Deborah escape, and they boost a truck,
Well, they're in the truck that he uses to push that car
to
off
kill
before Buddy pulls a Freddie Heflin on Baby and blows out his eardrums.
I do have Copland treatment because Buddy's like, I wish you could hear her screams, but oh well. And he shoots his gun into both of Baby's ears, making his tinnitus worse.
Yes.
And I liked that.
Shoots him next to his ears, not in his ears. That would be weird.
It goes in one ear, misses the brain, out the other ear. Hearing fucked. But yeah, Buddy dies in a fire explosion. Deborah and Baby escape in a truck that everyone knows, full of bullet holes
all over the windshield.
And then they're on a bridge, and when you know it, they get stopped by cops on both ends. And Deborah, you got to appreciate Deborah. She's ready to throw that mother into the next gear and go charging, but Baby turns the truck off and surrenders. And we learn that he is ultimately given, 25 years with parole available every 5 years. And then we see different courtroom footage of people talking about Baby, and it's all the people that essentially he's been good to. You know, the woman he stole the car from but gave her purse and apologized, the bank teller who he warned, Deborah herself, Joe, and then presumably Baby only serves 5 years, where he does get his hearing back, by the way, and gets out on good behavior, and then he and Deborah are able to have their road trip and live their lives together. I have 2 comments. One's a question, one's a comment.
Okay.
Question. Would Deborah not also have gotten jail time as an accomplice to Baby's escape?
That is 100% what I was thinking.
Like, okay. The whole up until and including Buddy's death, they could corroborate a story where she was a hostage. And that's her out.
Yes.
Her driving an unconscious Baby across the country without any coaxing. I'm no lawyer, but I think we've entered a gray area here.
Yeah.
Comment. Does this movie do a better job at being true romance than True Romance?
Absolutely not.
I don't know.
Absolutely not.
All right. Anything to add before we go into ratings and all that?
No, I'm going to save it for final thoughts.
All right. IMDb, ratings time. IMDb, 7.5.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes, 92%.
Absolutely not.
For a grand total of 167 overall rating score.
Absolutely not.
It is not often we see ratings with this much gap between them.
Yeah. That's
92 strikes me as high, but 7.5, that's low. This is an 80-something movie.
no.
No?
No.
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 You made me watch that Christian Slater hunk of shit.
Such a good movie.
It's
I
not.
didn't make it. The Hat made you.
Okay. Where do you have? What is your rating? I'm curious now. I said mine, 80-something.
68.
Get out of here. Shut up.
Swear.
Stop it.
Swear to God. That might be too high.
Stop it. New York Times. There's much to enjoy in Baby Driver, including the satisfactions of genuine cinematic craft and technique.
That's not a bad review.
A lot of the reviews spend their time praising how Baby Driver is made more than what Baby Driver is.
Yes, I could definitely see that.
Ebert.com. Baby Driver will be one of your favorite songs of the year. Listen to it with a crowd and loud. 3.5.
Bullshit.
3.5 stars. Now, I've talked to a number of people that have seen this movie when it came out and have watched it again since. And a common consensus is this movie's popularity has dropped over time, and that a lot of people are more like, no. Even people who were fans of it when they saw it in theaters have gone back and watched it and went, no.
Um, yeah, I could agree with him.
So, Tevis, sir, what are your final thoughts about The Baby Driver? The Baby Driver.
This movie is about as deep as a puddle. And I don't really mean that as a insult either, because I enjoy movies where I can just push play, turn my brain off, eat the popcorn. I don't have to really think about too much. Baby as a character is annoying. All he does is wear sunglasses and stare off into the distance. That's the unless he's jumping around like a buffoon, dancing around and trying to be cool. It's annoying. The actor was stiff and he was boring. The dialogue he delivers is just the worst. Spacey was great. I liked him. That's all I'm going to say. But then actually, I don't understand his need to sacrifice himself for this kid. It's dumb. It comes out of nowhere, and it's just I don't know. It's dumb. Um, Jamie Foxx, his character is trying to come off as intimidating, but it's just all the fucking time, and it's annoying, and I hate it. John Hamm is fucking awesome. He's underrated. I wanted more of him.
Not to interrupt, and I didn't write her name down. I don't remember seeing it, but I thought the actress playing Darling, she was great too.
Yeah, and those two play off each other really well.
Well, any woman would play off John Hamm really well.
Yeah.
You would talk about believable chemistry.
She was, yeah. I very much believe she was trying to get in his pants. The character of Deborah, their chemistry was nothing. There was nothing there. But the character of her, she's there just to do anything baby needs. And it comes off as annoying.
But she didn't tongue kiss his dad.
But she has no personality. He has no personality. So they're a perfect fit.
Hey, there are cardboard people in the world, and they need other cardboard people, and they will produce cardboard people.
This was a complete waste of John Bernthal.
Yes.
I liked the car chases. They were awesome. This movie is shot very well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of interesting things going on in this world. The foot chase was not one of them. It went on too long. I was bored. And I think about this point of the movie is when it kind of starts to fall apart for me. The idea of having the music be the main attraction, I think was a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
It got annoying really quick to where like the characters, they're starting to have some kind of cool interaction, but we have to drown them out with music. That irritated the shit out of me. That last the parking lot battle that they had, the chase up the top of the parking lot, parking garage, there is so much going on with the car sounds and the screeching of the tires and the revving of the engines and the music and her screaming and him yelling and the gunfire, and it just got overwhelming, and I hated it. This movie is more about making the music the headliner than it is about making a good movie. This movie is not worth the ticket price.
Wow.
I went into it the first 40 minutes. I was like, man, this is not too bad. I'm enjoying this. But man, one of the scenes that just irritated the fuck out of me. So
Wait, how can there be more? You've covered every scene in sequential order from the opening credits.
Yeah, but there's okay. After they run out of the diner, Baby and Deborah, they run out of the diner. And they come up to these guys in the Camaro, the red Camaro guys.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And Baby pulls a gun on them, and they're all like, "You ever shot a gun before, bro? You know, whatever." They're not intimidated. But then he says, or Deborah says, no, Baby says it first. He goes, "I just did." And Deborah's like, "Yeah, like 5 minutes ago." And they fucking fold and freak out and get out of the car. Like, no, it's dumb. And it's just, it's like this movie had so many stupid moments, but they weren't over the top stupid. That one stupid moment would ruin the movie. It's like death from a thousand cuts.
Oh yeah.
And it just, oh God, that's stupid. Oh, this character sucks. Oh, that's stupid dialogue. Why did he sacrifice himself for Baby? That's fucking stupid. No, I found myself more annoyed with this movie than I got joy out of it.
So because it wasn't worth the ticket price, is John Hamm wasted?
John Hamm is the highlight of this movie.
Right, but was he wasted in a bad movie?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. The car chases were cool. John Bernthal was cool for the 5 seconds he was on the fucking screen. John Hamm was great, but everything else. That fucking kid, Ansel Gherkin or whatever his fucking name is.
Elgort.
Same thing.
Jerkin McGurkin. Man, I haven't heard or said that in 25 years.
He annoyed the shit out of me, and I couldn't get over it.
Gherkin.
Although I did like the
my pen name is gonna be Ansel Gherkin.
I want royalties. I want royalties. So no, Baby Driver, skip it. This movie sucks. I tried. I hated it. There's nothing worse than enjoying a movie and then just slowly like going, oh.
You just slowly die during the watch, like Longlegs.
Yeah, it's like your car tires are slowly leaking and you're like, can I make it home? Can I make it home?
The gas light comes on, you're 30 miles from home, and you're like, come on, baby.
That's the way I felt. And then it's, you get that little like chug every once in a while. Like, oh no, I'm not going to make it.
And then there's a downhill slope. Yes, I am.
That's what this movie felt like to me. No, can't recommend it.
We gathered, I think. Okay. I've never seen Baby Driver before.
You just interrupted me like I was done with my final thought. What in the fuck? Let me finish.
Please continue.
And this other scene. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I wasn't stopping. I was catching my breath, dick. Oh, God. I love it when you get angry. It's not often you speak with a ton of passion, and it's usually only when you're really annoyed at something.
There was a lot of that in this.
Otherwise, you'll laugh, but otherwise, like when you're speaking, you try to maintain a level of professionalism until you're angry. Oh my God. All right. Baby Driver. First time I've ever watched it. In my head, couldn't... What? I made a lot of comparisons to True Romance. This movie made me think a lot of True Romance.
Talk about a good movie.
The young lovers who, are on the wrong side of the law, who just want to go on that road trip, live happily ever after, blah, blah, blah. We've talked about it at length. There's a lot to not like about this movie. I think there's also a lot to like about this movie. I can't help but feel like I would have liked to have seen this movie directed and shot by Edgar Wright, but written by someone who's a little stronger with the pen.
Okay.
So I think the red flag of writer-director holds true here. because I think the concept is there. The cinematography, the music cues, all of that is cool and it works. If only the writing had matched. That being said, this is my true romance. I think this movie is worth the ticket price. There's a lot that doesn't make sense, but that doesn't mean you can't, like you said, eat your popcorn and enjoy the movie. This is one of those. I'm going to listen to some good music. I'm going to eat some popcorn, and we're just going to jam for, 2 hours, whatever it is. Baby is a dweeb. I didn't really care for him too much. Deborah was okay. She didn't irritate me. Let me put it this way. The characters and couple that is Baby and Deborah don't even come close to how irritated I was at Dipshit and Tits McGee, okay? They are the worst. At least Ansel Elgort, at least Baby is the height of a full-grown man and could properly power fuck his woman in a phone booth without standing on the phone book.
He stood on 2 phone books, thank you.
Christian Slater probably did. Oh, half pint. And I'm not being mean to short people, but I hated True Romance. And this movie, its whole feel, its whole vibe, I think, and feel free to disagree, but I think it's the same kind of genre, the same kind of young love outside the law, just wanting to be free sort of thing and doing what they got to do to get the money to do that in a way. It's very similar.
I'd agree.
This is not an Oscar-winning movie.
No.
You're not going to walk away enthralled with anyone's character except maybe Buddy and John Hamm. And again, I would be all right with a John Hamm-led Buddy prequel. I'd watch that.
I would too.
And even if you indirectly did the music thing, where Baby was very direct, he's listening to music. If there were music in the background that the characters were cognizant of throughout, so you still had that postmodern musical to tie it together more, that could still work. That could still be cool. I'd watch that. Will I watch Baby Driver again? Yeah, maybe. Like I said, if I'm in the mood for just a popcorn movie, whatever. Maybe I'm folding laundry, doing dishes, whatever. Yeah. Baby Driver was fun, and it is worth the ticket price. How's it feel?
You could not be more wrong.
This is true romance if True Romance had been good.
No.
Yes, True Romance is a dumpster fire.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, an amazing dumpster fire.
Movie is nothing but a 2-hour-long music video.
Which I was okay with. I just wish...
It got annoying.
You get annoying. I just wish...
Yeah.
But no, really, think about how it's shot, the music, the character, how it's all played with a better writer.
But Edgar Wright wrote Shaun of the Dead.
No.
He wrote Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, with Simon Pegg's help.
Bring Simon Pegg on.
That's what I'm saying.
Let him play a character in this movie.
So I
waste him like he wasted John fucking Bernthal.
No, Simon Pegg's the kind of actor who can be that comedic lead, the comedic support, or if he were to just show up for 2 minutes and you're like, Simon Pegg, he's perfect for that kind of role too.
Get rid of Flea.
And put Simon Pegg
there
as Johnny No Nose or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it was nice to see Flea.
No, it wasn't.
He looks a million years old.
No,
but
nobody's ever said that
Shut
before.
up! I'm talking.
Flea.
I let you talk for a good long while.
You said your piece. You said it is worth the ticket price, and that's it.
Well, now we're just gonna fight like old people, like old women, at bingo,
like the Golden Girls.
May your marinara sauce never stick to your pasta, you whore. How much better would Golden Girls be if they could call each other bitch and stuff?
Yes.
M-rated.
Let's re-edit it.
Golden Girls with adult language, because B. Arthur would just call
Blanche.
Yeah, but what was B. Arthur's character? Maud.
No, that was from Maud.
That was from Maud
Yeah.
/ All in the Family. What was her Gold Girl's character name? Now I can't remember. You know, she would just call Blanche a whore and a slut. Actually, I think she did call Blanche Dorothy. You know, although I do think Dorothy called Blanche a slut a few times.
Oh, yeah.
I think it did happen.
I'm pretty sure.
Just like, you slutty bitch. No, I'm sorry. This was fun. I had fun. This movie was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying it's Jaws. I'm not saying it's Into the Spider-Verse. But that doesn't, just because it isn't those doesn't mean it's not worth the ticket price.
If a movie makes me have to go get aspirin because I have a headache.
True Romance.
No.
If I have to listen to Patricia Arquette's terrible accent.
You leave Alabama out of this.
That's her name, and I can't remember Slater's name.
Clarence.
Jesus Christ.
Already a better name than Baby, but his real name is Miles.
What's wrong with Miles?
Oh, because it's all like, oh, look, that name fits you because we're going to be driving for miles. Stupid. Louis Cypher.
That's not even this movie.
On the nose. Two on the nose.
There's certain low-hanging fruit you just leave alone.
Yeah, they named the character of the devil Lucifer.
But no, you don't. It's spelled F-U-R with an umlaut over the U because it's German.
Yeah.
So it's Lucifer.
I love it.
Yes, my name is Louis Fuhr.
Hang on. I got to write down a movie and put it in the hat. What was that? Dark Angel?
I don't remember.
No, not Dark Angel.
That was
Angel Heart.
That was Dolph Lundgren.
Yes. Angel Heart.
What a shitty name.
Angel Heart?
Yes.
Or Dolph Lundgren.
No, that's a strong name.
That is a strong name.
Yeah.
What is the... I think it's... Oh, God, I can't... I'm having a moment. I think it's Gravity Falls. Actually, it is Gravity Falls. The TV. You ever watch the TV show Gravity Falls?
No, that was after my time and before my kids' time, so...
But anyway, there's a time-traveling guy, and he has...
Time-traveling Tom?
He has two time-traveling cops that come after him.
Okay.
And one is named Lolf, and the other one is Dundgren. And they both look like the character from Universal Soldier. And me and the kid were watching it, and I started laughing. And she's like, "What? What's so funny?" I'm like, "Yeah, hang on." And I'm like pulling up all kinds of images and shit. Yeah,
no, that's funny.
That is funny.
I appreciate that.
Loved it.
Louis Fuhr. Actually, I really like Louis Fuhr because that's better than Louis Cypher.
It is. Well, yeah.
Can we go home now?
Let's go home.
All right, everyone. Thank you.
We're not pulling another movie from the hat.
Oh, shit.
Am I just doing this show by myself?
You went on a Gravity Falls tangent, and I forgot. Where's the hat?
Fantastic.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's my turn.
All right, now, Tevis, no pressure, but the movie you pick will ring in the new year. Yeah, it's going to ring in the new year. This will be the first movie of 2025.
Okay.
Don't let it suck.
It's going to lay the groundwork for the entire rest of our new year.
Yes.
I don't
pressure.
I don't want to do this.
Come on, Tom Brady.
No, I don't want to do this.
Come on. Come on, Kurt Warner.
All right, fine.
Come on.
I got it. I got
it. Peyton Manning.
Ugh.
Come on. Eli Manning. Come on.
Is that all the players you know?
Mark McGuire.
Same sport. Yeah, nailed it.
Come on, Michael Phelps. Come on.
Yeah, Michael Phelps, kick that field goal. Hell yeah.
He'd have made more money.
Okay.
All right.
Is it 98?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Okay.
You're asking me like I have any way to know the answer to that.
I think it was 98. Anyway, Scott.
Wait, are you pulling it up?
No, it's 99. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, you absolute piece of garbage.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, way to go, dipshit.
The only actor I can think of. If I say that name, you're going to get it.
Okay.
It's a.
So I know it. Wait, it's The Matrix.
Yeah.
No, we already did The
We
Matrix.
already did The Matrix. It's a 1999 American action adventure film written and directed
Red
by
flag. Red flag.
Steven Sommers.
Red flag. I don't know who that is either, but
He directed this movie.
no shit.
It's got Brendan Fraser.
George of the Jungle.
Damn, that was good. No, it's not. Arnold Vosloo.
Encino Man.
No.
Airheads.
No. Rachel Weisz.
Weiss.
Weisz.
Weiss? Weiss?
We eyes.
Would it be The Mummy?
It's The Mummy.
Or shit. Yeah, I'm excited.
I think I am too.
Which means I'm excited, which means I immediately get nervous.
Damn, this movie's 2 hours and 4 minutes.
I would have thought shorter than that.
I would have too.
All right, we are kicking off
I'm
the new
sure
year.
I'm going to enjoy it more than fucking Baby Driver.
Shut up.
Piece of shit.
Shut up.
Too much goddamn music.
You're so old. We are kicking off the. Remember, Baby Driver was 2024. We're bringing in the new year. 2024 doesn't matter anymore. We are looking at Brendan Fraser, The Mummy. Not to be mistaken with the Tom Cruise Mummy.
I've only watched that one time.
I watched it in theaters.
I watched it on an airplane.
I bet you went, this made the flight longer. Movies are supposed to make it shorter. Brendan Fraser's The Mummy, ringing in 2025. Hell yes.
Yep, I'm excited for this.
All right. Is there anything we need to tell the people? I can't remember. There's nothing. We don't have anything coming up, do we?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Okay.
We're working on things. We're cooking.
We got a lot cooking for 2025. I'm excited. Tevis is kind of excited. He'd be more excited if we weren't so angry.
It's fucking.
And you should all be excited. So while we get things cooking, I want to thank you all for listening. If you haven't already, hit that follow button, click the bell, turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our regular episodes or bonus episodes. Hit the link below for the new merch store. Oh yeah, and plenty more coming.
Hell yeah.
Let us know if you've got bingo, and in the comments, now we leave it to the people, Tevis. You and I disagree. It's up to the people. True Romance or Baby Driver? They're telling the same story. Which one tells it better? I don't even care who thinks Baby Driver is or isn't worth ticket price. We need to know who comes out alive. Baby Driver, True Romance.
100%.
Let us know. In the meantime, as always, thank you all so much for listening.
This movie sucks.
You suck. I'm trying to be positive. Shut
I'm
up.
sorry. Be positive. I'm positive this movie
I'm
sucks.
trying to end the year in a positive light so we can have a positive new year.
Okay.
Quit ruining everyone's ball drop.
Okay.
Ball drop?
Whose balls are dropping?
Not Christian Slater's.
Not Ansel Elgort.
There's another actor. Isn't there someone Egerton? Someone else?
Yeah, Taron Egerton.
Yeah, Taron Egerton.
Anytime I see a movie with him in it, I'm like, nope, skip.
Although wasn't he?
I have no idea why.
Although didn't he play Elton John in the Elton John movie?
Yep.
I saw that in theaters. That's great.
Mm.
You'll be like, there's too much music in this biopic about a musician. Whoa.
It's probably about as accurate as Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, well, here's the thing. The surviving band members of Queen want to put all the blame and controversy on Freddie because he's dead.
Yeah.
Elton John has and continues to be very open with his demons, and that reflects in this movie. And so I believe Elton John gives and allows a deep and personally hard-hitting, I thought it was cool. I enjoyed it.
I just can't get past
Egerton?
Egerton. I don't know why.
Is it because his name is Taron Egerton?
I've never seen anything he's in.
Wasn't he the Kingsman?
I've never seen it,
I haven't either,
but yes.
because I don't like anything British because I'm American.
Hell yeah.
We fought and won 2 wars, so I don't have to care about British Secret Service. I don't have to measure things in kilos.
The metric system. Fuck the metric system.
The what?
I don't know.
I measure things in White Castle sliders, damn it. I am an American.
Bingo.
Can we please? Oh, God, there's Tevis's phone. To be positive, okay? We're positive now. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and have a good night. Enjoy your New Year's Eve. Be safe. Have fun. And if you don't, I'll fucking end you. Damn it. End the recording. Drop your phone.
Bye, everybody.